I don't know if you want it to be recorded, but
It's cool.
all right. So when it happened, did you
When what happened?
when you got shot,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Here you go.
What does it feel like? I know you said just now about the Tupac, but like for real, to you in your mind.
Well, I got shot in my stomach and my arm, and when I
What
got,
was first?
it seemed like I seen the blood come out my stomach. It looked like slow motion.
Was it kind of like an out of body experience?
Yeah.
Okay. I know you how you feel.
So when I was rumbling with the dude, cause I was rumbling with the dude for career to hurry up and roll. I don't know what she did.
He was trying to distract.
Mm-hmm. And cause it was two niggas. Mm-hmm. I remember. I remember like a splash, but it was like blood, like you know that splash look. Boom! I see the splash. I see my stomach with the blood come out my stomach. So at first I'm thinking, I'm gonna fucking die like this, like this. I'm like, hold up, this how I'm going out,
Right.
and I'm for the people, and a black motherfucker that don't know me about to kill me.
Right.
But then, and then my okay, let's talk about the pain in the arm. When I got hit in my arm, it went out on in my elbow. It must have got numb immediately that I thought my arm got shot off.
Right.
Like I literally was looking for my arm because I couldn't feel nothing. And it was just stuck. And it was like, okay, I'm fucked up. And then my stomach, I'm gonna tell you how that felt. You know when your stomach hurt real bad, where you cramp, like I guess when y'all got periods and y'all bent over.
Yes.
And don't you know sometimes when your stomach hurt, you could try to move a certain way to make it feel better, and you do. Just imagine your stomach feeling. It's the pain is just there. It ain't no leaving it. It's just.
I feel it right now. It's like,
You get what I'm saying?
yes.
That's how it felt. Like
Cool.
if I stand up, it hurts.
So
If I lay down.
most? Yeah, that's how it was when my lungs got punctured. Because did you try to when you were you were standing or you was like in like this kind of position like wrestling with the dude? And he did it close. Did he stand back?
I can't remember. I think it was like I'm wrestling, then I'm trying to get the foot, and then boom,
Yeah,
boom.
that's crazy. So while you were turned around?
Yeah, I think so.
He's a coward.
And
Coward.
it's funny because in the moment the stomach hurt more than after the doctor's patch did what they did. My arm was the pain.
Right. So
I don't know what it was, but my hand was the most pain afterwards because they did whatever they did to my stomach. And I had knots in my stomach, but it wasn't hurting. My arm felt like, I don't know if it was because of the nerves, because I used to have to take the, what's the medicine, the Oxycontin, you know, whatever the shit they be selling.
That shit make me fucking angry.
It felt like my hand had nails going out of it.
Yeah. I know.
My father tell you I couldn't even sleep in my room. I was sleeping on my father's little couch. It just felt better to have somebody in there because it was hurting too much. So it'd be like, I'd take the pills, it'd feel better, and then I'd be like, all right, life getting better.
And then
it way off, and next thing you know, my father see me doing shit.
Did it make you, the pills, the medicine, make you
doing
act
shit
differently?
Like that? Nah. It just made me not feel the pain.
Temporarily though.
Temporarily.
Maybe like 4 to 6 hours, and then like that third hour start wearing out. It don't feel as good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when you
that was a painful process.
I'm feeling your not really your pain. I'm feeling my pain and a portion
Imagine
of yours.
it.
Yeah. Like, and I'm a little bit smacked, so.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, seems so.
But
And then when you How long did it take you fully to recover from your stomach, or has it not? How do you think it was recovered? Did you? All right, take it back. Did you feel when they were? Did you go into surgery, right?
I was completely
knocked out.
gone.
So you didn't feel when they was taking it out and stuff. But when you woke up, you felt pain.
When I woke
pressure.
up, I couldn't talk. They must have had some tube down my throat, and then when they finally took the tube out, you can't talk. No, like you can't even try to. I could really be like.
Yeah. You probably got.
And I was fucked up because my mother was in there. I wanted to know where career was at. That's all I cared about. So I was like.
When did you find out? Did anybody?
That's what I'm telling you. I asked my mother. I couldn't talk, so I was like, Mom. I was like. I was trying to spell out her name, like in the air. Mm-hmm. She knew, and she said, "Just rest, just rest." Yeah. She wasn't trying to tell me, so I was looking at my mother like,
"Yo, come on,
the fuck?
What's going on?" Yeah.
And then my mother looked at me and started crying and was like, "She didn't make it," and I just immediately, cause I ain't gonna lie, at first. I done been through so much. I was just viewing it like I'm abnormal. I surpassed another one. Like that's how I viewed it. Like, hey, this can't kill me. All I was thinking about, make sure career cool. I'ma see her. I already know she gonna press me out because of the lifestyle. Right. So all I was thinking about was I can't wait to get out here and let motherfuckers, like, you know what I'm saying? I was just thinking retaliate on whoever they are. And I'm thinking, like, they can't kill me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was thinking angry, but, like, nigga, I survived. Like, you get what I mean? And once she said she didn't make it, that whole thought process went from amp to, oh, no.
Right.
Like, seriously. You gotta think, if you were the person.
When you were in the ambulance, what was your thoughts? Were you out of it?
I blacked out at that time.
Yeah.
Because right before the ambulance, the police was trying to get information from me. When I'm like, hold on. I said, I don't know who these people is. Y'all gonna let me die with this motherfucker?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Before taking you to the hospital.
Then it was one black dude, one black police nigga. I could tell he kind of cared because the blood was coming out my stomach so bad. This what I think made me black out though. He must have put his hands on the wound. And he pushed it real hard. And remember I said the shit was hurting.
Oh,
and
my
then I said,
gosh.
And
I cannot.
And look, here goes something I'm about to tell you.
Oh my gosh, I know that feeling of an organ being pierced. That shit is something that
the
you
shit
can't
hurt
even
so
describe.
Much, and it make you tired.
That you just.
That I felt like I wanted to go to sleep.
And they kept telling you don't
go to sleep.
Yeah.
And I went to sleep anyway. I guess. Let me see like that.
Or maybe you were just unconscious, right? Definitely unconscious.
Yeah. A blackout. Oh, I don't know how to do that.
What?
Because you need two hands to do that right now.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I got a little bit more to go. Then I'm going to get my hand back, and then it's all good. I can't wait. But, that's a real live nightmare. I think about the night that Teddy died, and I think about that night.
I never seen... Thank God I've never seen any of my friends pass in front of me or get killed or anything like that. Knock on wood and praise God.
That was some crazy shit. I remember like it was yesterday. Thursday night, Denver Broncos was playing the Chiefs. Peyton Manning was the quarterback. Yep.
Did you... That's crazy because... That's just crazy. That's wild. I felt like it's cool that I met you because what had happened in 2015, right?
Mm-hmm.
When?
September 17th.
My accident happened in July.
Mm-hmm. 2015.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting because we both could have died
Mm-hmm.
easily, and you was trying to save somebody. I was hurt and I was trying to help somebody else before I knew that I couldn't help somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
That's real crazy.
That's insane.
But the thing that blows me about my situation was I was not really being how I was supposed to be. Like, I don't even be on that side of town at that hour.
Right.
I was being lazy. I was frustrated because in just two to 3 months, I had lost $70,000.
Right.
That's the whole reason why she had visited me, because she had texted me out the blue, because we was rebuilding our relationship. We wasn't even together at the time.
Right.
So she had called me.
And it was because of the lifestyle, the shit that you was doing that she didn't agree with, or was it just...
Nah, it wasn't that. That was easy. I could easily transition. She was just, we had went through a whole...
Some shit. Y'all went through y'all shit.
Yeah, we had went through our shit, and we was getting back stronger. And I know her. I know when something, and this is a mystery. Something had to be on her mind, cause I know the tone. It was like she called. I was just calling to check on you, but I know it was something on her mind. But I was going through something, so it was like, I guess she put what she was going through to the side, because I was like, man, I'm just, this through text. She was like, how you doing? What's going on? I was like, man, I'm stressed. She said, why? I was like, 'cause I'm losing a lot of money, dealing with little shit I ain't about to get into. But I already told you, it'll make anybody stressed if I tell you how much money a nigga lost. So she was like, she funny though. She gonna say, all of it? Like, what, you lost all your money? And I was like, nah, not all of it, but it's getting there. And then she said, I'm gonna come see you after work. So when she came and see me after work, she bought me my favorite ice cream. Like, that's the type of person she is, to cheer me up.
To make you feel better, right?
So we chilled, and everything was cool. Then she had left because she was doing the Uber. I told her, I'm gonna give you $100. Fuck the Uber. Come back and chill with me, because we ain't been chilling with each other. And that's my boo for real. Like, fuck that. This is more familiar. I need you with me while I'm going through whatever I'm going through. She came back. We went to Hip Hop Chicken. That's why I never go there no more. And I knew the night was eerie because it was some young niggas that took the change bowl, like ran out the store with the change bowl. But the way they look, they just look young and heartless. You get what I mean? They look lost. It looked like I was, and it was nighttime, and on that side of town in Temple Hills at night, it just was looking real Gotham.
Yeah.
It was just a feeling I was feeling. Like, you could just feel it, but I ain't thinking
that was about to happen.
You know, that she about to lose her life. Yeah. But I was just still feeling like,
something right.
Because I don't know why I ain't just go back to my own house or go to her house. You know what I'm saying? I'm just staying at my other apartment that I don't need to be at night, basically. And I was just being lazy, man. And I fell asleep. We both fell asleep in my office. Because I think I had boxers on, for real. With no shirt on. And I heard her. From shit that I've been through dealing with this lifestyle, I don't never be 100% sleep. So I heard something at the back door. So it was like this. Sleep.
Awake as fuck.
And as soon as I wake up, she was asleep. I woke up. Then I heard, boom. I said, get up. What?
That's just crazy. I can't imagine any of that ever happening. Like, that is a nightmare.
Yep, that replays in my head every day.
And it's different because you lost somebody. And I feel that shit. I'll never feel it how you feel it, because I ain't never felt that before, and I don't ever want to.
to the point where when it came to, like, don't get me wrong, it's in the Bible. It say it's not good for man to be alone, right? And to a certain extent, we all need some type of companionship. Mothers definitely get it from their child. Men definitely get it from our women. So it was like when she passed away, I felt like it's no way I ever had it. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like a woman, like, how can I get it?
Yeah.
And as much as I used to tell people how, man, and I'm just being real, Tiffany crazy and, you know, going through the shit, God blessed me with her. That's why you seen me be emotional over her, because no matter how you view it, for the next 2 years, even though it was on and off, she became kind of the closest female to me after career,
right,
where it was like God chose her
to get you through what you needed to.
to get my mind off of it. I could sleep next to Tiffany. You get what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's like, through my own mistakes, but by me not even having that, it's a real life pain. Because in a way, I feel like I fucked up with career. Like, I feel like even though I ain't had no reason, like, I ain't tell nobody to shoot the trigger, but she was with me and she passed away.
It's like a guilt thing.
It's a guilt thing. So when the next female that come along, which by not working, it's like I'm trying my best to make it work, because I feel like I'm trying to make it work with career too. Do that make sense?
Yeah.
It's like I'm saying, career, see, I'm learning. Right. I'm trying to do good with Tiffany. And I can't even do good with her.
It's not that you can't. It's just that maybe God is giving you what you need, I guess, for the moment, or just getting you through. Or maybe you're trying to recreate career because you feel guilty. But you have to. I'm not well versed, but I know the Bible says somewhere about forgiveness and letting stuff go.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, God doesn't give you what you can't handle. And maybe this is something not to let go, never let it go, but forgive yourself first. Forgive yourself first, because you're always going to carry it. Of course, you're always going to think about it. Of course, you got a daily reminder. Of course, you got, you was in an accident, so now you have a tangible reminder of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's something that beyond that, you gotta forgive yourself for. You're gonna keep beating yourself up your whole life, and then you're gonna block what God can give you.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna block it. And I'm not preaching.
No, that's real shit.
I just really felt like, I don't know, maybe God was speaking through me just now.
Hell yeah, that's what he do.
That's crazy. That's so crazy, because the night on my accident, it was like my birthday weekend, and we was having a little party, get together, cookout type thing on the deck. And I put Noah to bed early. He'll never go to bed early. He'll never go. Like, that's unheard of.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know if you try to stay up as long as possible and kick it. And before that, we've had deck parties. We've had cookouts where he's been all out there and everybody face, and he was 2 at the time. And when it happened, I was the smallest one on the deck. What if my son had been out there? I always think about that, and that shit would kill me. And I'd be feeling guilty, because the reason why I was even at that house is because I had to leave my grandmother's house. It was like, damn, like, this is my fault at the time in my head, even though the reason why I had to leave is because my grandma was crazy and she wasn't good for me. We had to leave. The way we did it was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But what happened was fucked up. And if I would never forgive myself. And I guess that's something that I had to let go. Like, he wasn't there. I can't keep beating myself about what could have happened or why it happened. It happened to show me something. It happened because I was gonna be out on my own one day, and I was gonna be fucked up in life out here by myself, not knowing how I was gonna take care of my kid, and God's gonna bless me. You know what I'm saying? To take care of all the shit that I had to do. Now I get to use that money from the settlement to pay for it, type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like he just be knowing, and I'm trying to be not scared of not knowing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of being scared of not knowing. I just gotta be closer to God. Like I be saying that, but sometimes I don't know how.
Praying. Same thing with me.
I'm pretty sure it's my period making me emotional, but that shit is crazy to me. But
We gotta pray to God and then trust in Him. Like sometimes I got so much of a good heart that I'm trying to piece the puzzle by myself.
right.
To a certain extent, you didn't see me go through my emotional tirades.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that I ain't supposed to fight for something that I love. If I love a person, I love the person.
Right.
But at the same time, I gotta respect reality. You get what I mean? Tiff ain't sitting on no throne waiting for me. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a whole nother situation.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Meaning, not saying that I can't rebuild it, but I have to trust in God to let the process go through. Sometimes we willing to fuck up the process because we want to hurry up and be comfortable.
Get the results, yeah.
To feel normal, to feel not challenged.
I feel like, not even to cut you off or bring this up, because it does not compare, but a small example is with the Texas thing.
Mm-hmm.
She was willing to fuck up shit with me,
Mm-hmm.
so she could feel normal, so she could not be lonely, so she can do, you know what I'm saying? Because I know when she met the girl. You know what I'm saying? Not to even bring that up. That it bothers me, but it don't like. It's not like, oh my gosh, but it is bothersome. Like, damn, like,
because it's the way of the world.
You just want it now. You just want it now when it could have been.
Like E said weekend. In the song.
You know what I'm saying?
And I say this too. I believe my youngin is going through it now. You gotta think. It's a fucked up feeling to be in love with another person, but you're with this person. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You with this person, because in mind, you know, as a human, you're thinking survive. Whether it's survive emotionally, survive circumstantial.
Don't matter.
It's just trying to survive. You trying to be comfortable. But he said something in the song. He say, people be doing permanent damage for temporary feelings.
I remember that.
And some people got to realize that love is so strong that their actions affect other people. You get what I mean?
Say that one more time. I'm about to quote him and tag him.
Some people be doing permanent damage for temporary feelings. Permanent damage, though, yeah. But it's important for us to point out the damage our ass have done that we didn't. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I done some damage. But God know people heart. Some people done some damage out of spite, like purposely. I'm purposely doing this damage. Then you got some people that just was living a certain way and it did damage. I don't know, man. It's fucked up out here.
I have, well, not right now because you smoke,
but with that, that will conclude all the questions, right, about the
shit. Oh, you were recording?
Yeah, it was all good.
Yeah.
Gun shots. You know who else I gotta give a lot of credit to on the aftermath? I gotta give a lot of credit to Preach.
You could have recorded
It is. I gotta give a lot of credit to Preach because once I got a little stronger where I could drive, I'd get to him and then he'd drive. That's when I still had the BMW truck. And I have to have the pillow on my hand. My hand hurt, my arm hurt so much, I had to have the pillows on it. And I'm in the car, I drive, then he'd drive. And yeah, I was just with that nigga every day. We was cooling. I gotta thank Lakeisha, and I have to thank a person named Jim Bay.
for helping you.
Yeah.
How long were you in therapy?
Oh, therapy. I was in therapy for like 20 weeks. Oh, and my therapist, yeah, I gotta thank her too, Miss Jenna.
How long was she? I mean, how long y'all sessions were? And do you think?
Like an hour or an hour and a half.
And it was consistently every week?
Yeah, it was like twice a week.
Was the hardest part recovering, or
What's the hardest part?
what was the hardest part about this whole process? Anything, honestly.
Physically, what was the hardest part, right?
Physically, mentally, spiritually.
I mean, you already know mentally the hardest part is that mommy red gun, of course. But as far as on a physical level, my arm, getting strength in my arm and my hand, going through the pain of my hand, that shit was up. Because whatever they did to my stomach, I mean, it's a stomach, you get what I mean? It's back together, I guess. But the arm, that was the hardest part. Being able to use my left hand like that.
Did you go into any mental therapy at all?
People was like, you need to get mental therapy, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I got BluntRapENT.
Right. But do you think it could be a benefit because, you know, sometimes he can't always hear it or be right there, or
this is what I say. I truly believe I'm the people's champ. I know people. I done made impact on people, so my therapy came from the people. I'm talking to you right now. This is really therapy. Fuck, I need to pay a person, no disrespect to their job, but a person that got no real emotional connection with me when I could get therapy from people that I really made contact with. I was getting therapy from TT Ma. I was getting therapy from Bianca. I was getting therapy from Tiffany. I was getting therapy from BluntRapENT. I was getting therapy from Preach. Really, I was getting therapy from the whole people, from the people.
your family, people that love you.
Yeah.
And people that don't necessarily love you, but have love for you, or see what's going on. It's definitely wild. I could relate on that.
You ever see, sometimes I wear that little chain piece? Well, it's a little chain piece on the back of it. It got my lyrics on the song for Career. It was like, I'ma see you again. It say, Mommy Red forever, I'ma see you again. And on the other side, it's her picture. A female gave me that. Who you think gave me that?
Tiffany.
She the only female I can honestly say never felt threatened by the Career situation. She embraced it.
Was Korea and Tiffany at the same time?
Mm-mm.
They're two different times?
Totally. Tiffany didn't even exist in the Career times. Me and her had a connection simply. Of course, everybody was reaching out to me when it happened. You know, a lot of people know me. So one of the things when me and her communicated when I finally got out of the hospital, because she was already on my Facebook friend, and she was just telling me, keep your head up, this, that, and the third. And what stood out to me, she was telling me she'd been through it when she lost her mother. So I immediately gravitated towards her because she know how I feel to lose the loved one. And that's how our relationship built off of the death of Career, and for her, the death of her mother. Then we kept communicating. Then it was like, am I able to communicate with you further?
Yeah.
And then that's how that happened.
Yeah.
But that concludes